Hello and welcome to our custom pay type video series. In this video today, I'm going to show you how to set up a custom pay type for a salary sacrifice situation. Now, a salary sacrifice is where the employee agrees to sacrifice or swap out a part of their pay for other benefits. Now, it could be on-site provided daycare, or it could be a right to work installment, that agreement that they have. So let's see how you're going to do this. Well, I'm going to use a WorkRide installment as an example for this scenario. Right, let's get right into it. So I've got Noah's timesheet here, and I need to go to employees and pay types to set up this custom pay type for him. So under taxed custom pay types, I'm going to make a taxable deduction. The reason why this is a taxable deduction is because we wanted to come off of his before tax gross so that he gets the benefits of the salary sacrifice. Please note this is different from a normal repayment of a loan. So in the type name of the taxed deduction, I'm going to put the salary sacrifice. So I'm going to say WorkRide installment. Okay, so the rate is going to be -1, minus because it is a deduction, 1 because I want to put the amount that he's agreed to pay back in the timesheet. And this is not per hour, this is per unit. Note that I can add tracking options if I want to, and save. Okay, now I need to return to Noah's timesheet, and I'm going to add that deduction. I want you to take a note of his gross. Noah's gross before this deduction is $1,057, so $1,057 for this week. I'm going to add a row. And in my drop-down menu, I'm going to look for my WorkRide installment. And anywhere here, I'm going to put the amount that he's agreed to repay. So the amount is going to be $77 per pay. As this is a taxable deduction, this little block will pop up. It's only with taxable deductions or allocations. And as this is a taxable deduction, here it is. What does it do? It excludes this amount from all calculations regarding annual leave. And as this is a salary sacrifice, you want that. So click that box. Just make sure that it took it. There we go, and update and save. Okay, so now let's take a look at what happened to his gross. Before the salary sacrifice, it was 1057, right? Now, after this is 980 and small change. So this amount, this 77, was taken out of the gross amount before tax calculations occurred. So that is what happens with the salary sacrifice, right? It's just good to note at this stage that any deduction that is made or set up through a custom pay type remains in the employer's bank account, which means that this $77 is not in the deposit amount that comes to Thankyou Payroll to manage. This stays in your account, the employer, to manage. Right, let's take a look at his payslip. Okay, so you'll see here on Noah's payslip, he has his standard pay, and there's the WorkRide installment, which is 77. Under pay types and pay rates, taxable, it says WorkRide installment, and the pay rate is -1. So you can see that that is a deduction. Please note that you don't put a minus in the timesheet as well, because it's not needed. You set it up as a minus in the setup. And that is it. All done.